Family of one of two people shot dead by police in Mikindani earlier this week claimed that their kin is an innocent man and the latest victim of extrajudicial executions. But what's the truth? Let's now bring in Francis Mtalaki, who's trying to establish the facts. Francis, what do we know so far?
Well, so far there are some conflicting reports with regard to the two parties that have been able to speak to us. One is from the police side that maintain that Jacob Kilonzi Mutuku is one of the suspects that the police have been looking for quite some time, and he is one of the many criminal gangs that have been operating in Mombasa, and specifically how has been terrorizing the residents of Mikindani, Jomvu and Changamu area. But according to the family of the late Jacob, who was killed 2 days ago, they are dismissing that those accusations, saying that Jacob was a man who used to operate as a matatu operator in Kijiweni, one of the areas in Mikindani area. And many of the residents of Mikindani understand him, they know him, and they know his whereabouts, and they cannot understand as to why their loved one was shot dead. And now they want the police, together with the IPOA, to come out and also investigate the matter so that justice can be served and the truth can be found with regard to this incident that happens 2 days ago. But I want to bring in Hussein Khalid, who has been working with this case with regard to the family, so that what reports are we getting in terms of conflicting reports with regard to the incident that happened 2 days ago in Mikindani?
Thank you very much, Francis Mtalaki. And we have been investigating this matter since it happened on Tuesday morning. And so far, we've been able to speak to the family. We've also been able to ask the family to travel all the way from Ukambani to Mombasa here, and they've confirmed to us that 43-year-old Jacob Kilonzi was not a criminal suspect. They confirmed that actually he was working as a tout. He is a very well-known person. We've moved around Mikindani town to check with his colleagues, who have all confirmed that yes, indeed, he is a tout, and he has been operating within this area for many years now, and that they suspect that he must have been shot by mistake by the police. But then when they found that they had done this, then decided to paint him as a criminal suspect. The police don't have anything against him. We've tried to follow up to ask if he has been alleged to have committed any crime, but so far nothing has come forward from the police, and we are calling for justice. We've reported this matter as Haki Africa to IPOA to investigate so that we can get to the bottom of this issue and get justice for the family.
But of course, the police maintain that he is one of the two gang that attacked one of the residents of Mombasa who was coming from Dimline bus at 11:30. That was on Monday. Have you been able to look at those reports?
We have followed up with the police. We've tried to find out what happened, and they confirmed that definitely the other suspect, Simon Kinyua, they have enough evidence to confirm that he was involved in the previous day's incident. But when we followed up to check whether they have the same information about Jacob, that information was not forthcoming. So we want the police to confirm, we want the police to prove that actually Jacob was a suspect and that he actually committed crime. Other than that, then they will have shot and killed an innocent person, and this of course will be a matter of extrajudicial killing, which will need to be investigated.
Of course, the incident happened in the morning and everyone was there, and according to the chronological events that many of the matatu operators are saying that maybe the police could have still arrested the suspect.
Yes, this is a concern that we've raised so many times with the police, that most of these incidences of shooting, it's just trigger-happy police who are very ready to shoot and kill. In this case, this happened in a public service vehicle. It's something that you don't expect to happen in a public place. Police need to be more careful, because we suspect that Jacob was actually shot by a bullet that was not meant for him. But because they need to cover up, they don't want to appear to have committed this incident, then they are trying to now paint Jacob in negative light. And we are calling on senior police officers, particularly police commanders, the Inspector General, when they arrive at the scene, they must investigate. They should not only take the side of the story of their police officers, because before they investigate and confirm, and then they come out as senior officers to allege, to condemn persons without proper investigations, then this is actually going against the law, and it's actually tainting people who may not be in any way associated with crime.
Where does this put the relationship between residents and the police, and the importance of giving information to the police with regard to these matters?
Yes, it's true. And we still call on the public and communities at large to share information with the police. But what we are asking is that when the police get this information, they must verify it. They must be careful. They should not be trigger happy to shoot and kill. We know that crime is a problem in Mombasa. We confirm and we agree that crime must be fought. We support the fight against crime by the police, but the police must be careful. They should not go about killing people without ensuring that first they attempt to arrest. In any situation, the police's first responsibility is to apprehend the suspect, not to kill them. And we are calling on the police to do this because that is their work and that is what they are supposed to do. Present suspects in a court of law, have them charged, and if convicted, let them be put away for whatever time that is necessary.
What next with regard to this case?
With this matter, we are now getting statements from bystanders, witnesses who saw what happened. We are also getting statements from members of the police, which of course will then be shared by with the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, whom we've already forwarded this matter to. And we're expecting investigations to be done hurriedly so that we can get to the bottom of this. We suspect that an innocent person has been killed in this particular incident, and we demand justice for Jacob and his family.
Thank you so much. That is Hussein Khalid, the Executive Director, Haki Africa, talking to us. But also we expect the family to be able to talking to us with regard to this matter. So we'll be keeping you posted on what is happening with regard to insecurity matters and the criminal gangs that have been operating in Mombasa, and specifically in Mikindani area, where the police say yes, the crime has reduced, but more needs to be done in terms of the relationship between the police and the residents of Mombasa in making sure that criminal gangs have been fought.